Hello and welcome to another episode of Revel Coach Plus. Today is a fun day because Alison and I are going to reveal our new website. And we are so proud of this moment because we're entering our 5th year of business. And it's been such a great ride with my sister, partner, best friend, and all that stuff. And we thought it'd be kind of a good opportunity for us to share why we rebranded, show the new look and feel, and kind of give you our top 5 reasons why entrepreneurs should invest the time, money, energy to kind of relook at their business, reevaluate messaging, kind of set a new plan going forward. So that's what we're going to do today. So Alison, you get the first question. What was it that kind of caused us to think, you know what, let's look at our website. Let's kind of look at our messaging and our branding and invest in a new look and feel.
Marcy, we started it feels like a really long time ago, and yet it feels like it was just yesterday. But it started with a sisters first, pinky promise. You know, we did the whole pinky promise, sisters first. We're going to do a business together. We're going to make sure we're always sisters first. And then we started Tuesday at 2. And that has been the consistent joy throughout this whole time. We have met so many incredible entrepreneurs and leaders and just interesting people along the way. But during this time, it was important that we revisited our ideas, our business plan, and validate what we had initially thought. One of the things I find the most interesting, Marcy, is that every time we would step away from an idea, about a year later, we would circle back to it and we'd be like, oh, that's exactly what we need to do. And then we'd already have it written down somewhere because it was an idea that we created earlier. I think it needed to seep, much like a tea bag needs to sit in hot water and just sort of let it steep, let it sort of flush itself out. And that's what happened. But when we were able to have this idea of a refresh and validating our plan of what we do together, that was really the important part of why we got started with this idea of a rebrand. Or I don't know, it's not really a rebrand, it's just a refresh. It's a refresh. But, you know, we did it as a bootstrapping company. I mean, we did it together, just like, let's just put our bootstraps on. Hey, we can do this. We're smart women. We can figure it out. How did that feel? I mean, what compared to now, like that experience versus what we're doing now?
Well, I loved it. I did have to shed my corporate America structure. Like I was very strategy, you know, if we're going to do this, this is our 18-month goal. And then we put budgets together. But with you and me, we could kind of just, you know, change our idea on a fly, depending on what worked, what didn't work. But what I found really interesting is that we've always had this vision from the beginning. We kind of taglined ourselves an inspiration platform where we just wanted a place where women can learn from other women. And we could start businesses to go from an idea to action right away. And I'm always shocked that it comes back to like the same thing. I shouldn't be shocked, but I'm always shocked that it keeps coming back. So that's what's been really fun. But our second reason why we decided to rebrand, first, we had to validate our business plan. Like, what are we loving? What are we doing? And this Tuesday at 2:00, Revel Coach Plus has been our platform to learn. And so every time we're interviewing somebody, we're literally interviewing them on how'd you do that? So that's helped us grow our businesses. But as we've grown into businesses where, you know, we have clients and we have, you know, different ways that we have to serve our customers, we had to go from that DIY to actually like a company. So that's where we had to get a lot better with, you know, we've hired a bunch of people, our Nest program that Alison and I both are part of. You know, we have a customer support, like a concierge to help with the member experience. We've had the VAs, we've got Lucy doing our marketing, but really our brand, because we just kept kind of in the DIY stage, like we'd add on service offerings. So we add another page on our Wix and we just kept going. And after a while, people started saying, so what do you guys do? And we recognized that we felt we're so consistent over the last, you know, 3-4 years, but our audience is starting to get confused by our work. So that's like the second main reason, to make sure we kind of brought clarity, or actually that's the third reason. The second reason is going away from DIY. The third was kind of bringing brand clarity to what we do, who we serve, and trying to make that crystal clear.
Right. Well, the brand clarity is relatively complicated, and we had to go outside of the two of us in order to get a high level view, because we're in the weeds. We know what we mean, but other people are asking the questions, and it is difficult for us to be able to take that step back. So having Lucy Carlisle, who was one of our interns the summer of 2020, I mean, that's a while ago, right? She went out on her own, started her own business, and we allowed her the opportunity to become the driving force who's put together our website. It is beautiful. So everybody has to, we're going to show it to you in a second. So don't worry. We're going to reveal the new website, but she put a lot of work and a lot of effort into it. And it was a great time for us to work together. And really, she helped us more than just the brand clarity. She would prompt us and suggest that something was either clear or unclear, or could be tighter in its core, so that it would keep the brand together better. And that was definitely the benefit. Plus, she went to Denison, and
Yeah.
we went to Denison.
Yeah, you forget about old things you have out there. So even, we'll have scheduling links through our Calendly, and the messaging on that isn't exactly up to date to what we have on our website. So little things like that causes, capturing your target demographics attention. It's like, I don't even know, I should probably know this, but it's probably like 20 seconds. So the second you have some sort of confusion, or they're like, wait, where do I go? How do I do this? They just move on to the next website or the next social post. So that's really, that was a huge thing for us to kind of wake up and recognize we had a lot of things out there, and we need somebody to help pull us together. And then the last thing that I really love that Lucy's done for us, because, she's in this space of using technology. There's so many great tools out there for entrepreneurs that if you know how to leverage them, it makes your business so much easier. So for us, as we're doing different programs and serving different audiences, we really need to leverage processes, automations, get really clear on our role definition. So that's kind of our fifth reason of why we went through this, is we wanted to make sure we were leveraging different things to show, what we do, how you can work with us, results we get. So those are the reasons why we went through a rebrand. And if you're considering it and you want to talk to either one of us, reach out, because it is a lot of work. It's like building your own home. You don't just hire a builder and say, oh, build me something beautiful. They really have to know how you're going to use the home and what rooms you want to go into and where do you want to spend the most time, and colors and fonts and everything like that. So it really is important to have a partner with somebody that you really trust, because through asking you questions, she really put us on a lot of assignments to kind of go deep in terms of what our service offerings are, who we want to serve and who we don't want to serve. So ending this conversation with Revel Coach, I'll let Alison begin to get ready to share the screen. But for us, the one thing we found is the best thing that we could do as an entrepreneur is that consistency. So having these weekly conversations, celebrating another woman in business, has been the easiest thing for us to do, and something we'll never give up. We know it's not paid. We have no intention to getting advertisers or anything like that. It's just something that has been an awesome experience for us. And we're so grateful we started with this community of people that have joined to kind of learn from other members that are, sharing their business and how to do it. So thank you for your support over the last 4 years. And we are definitely putting that in the business model as we keep going on.
Yes, absolutely. It's our own MBA, and we are very excited that we can share it with everybody. But here, you ready for the reveal?
Do you think we should have planned this?
Here we go. Can you see it? Yay!
Yeah. All right, we went clean and modern. We decided that we wanted to make sure that it was still personal and welcoming, because we don't, we want our community to be something where that the people we know in this community, you absolutely can get an invitation to reach out to. So if anybody's been a part of this Revel Coach community, they certainly will pick up the phone and be willing to talk to you. But we have a lot of partners we work with. We have a lot of member testimonials, people that have started their business, like Susan Kelly here. She kind of, in her testimony, talked about how she was listening to us before she had an idea. And now she's got a full grown, fantastic company, Millie Kate. So a lot of great examples like that. And then,
but yes, the clean, modern look, it just feels fresh. It's exciting. We have our programs that you can explore. We have different resources that we offer. And one of our favorite things is this calendar. Look at how fantastic this is. So if you want to interact with Revel Coach, different ways we can do that. We have our 3 Ps for a more positive life workshop.
and when you press it, it describes, go ahead and press a little and you can see what's, yeah, and it has a paragraph to describe it. But we have a lot of great events that some are members only. Many are, kind of on a platform for this, but here's where you can see what's coming up.
So that's exciting. And you'll be able to have your own MBA with us if you would like. And also, what else do we have? We have, the different podcasts that we've had right here. Look at this, how wonderful it is. And it just goes on and on and on. Look how great that is. So many different people that we've had on as guest speakers, and you can hit more and go down and continue on. In our community, here's all of the speakers that we've had. Look at this. Look how wonderful this is.
It's so funny. I still remember like quotes from each one.
I know. I remember every interview. I really do. And it helps that I put together all the images. So we also have free personality assessments. Check this out. We have a free Enneagram, free 16 types, and a free DISC assessment that you can take. So check out our website and check out these free career and personality assessments. And then, of course, there's our story. We have a blog and our story again, one more time over here. This is us. We are getting ready to go back to Denison Remix. We are excited. There's some cute pictures of us.
Ta-da. And Lucy also did, I have a members only thing that she's been the marketing person behind that, the Nest powered by Revel. And that's another one that we just needed. We didn't want to have 2 different businesses. It's all one business. So it's all Revel Coach as the company that we both co-own. And then each of us have programs that we do underneath it. So the Nest website, which is also new, is just an opportunity. This is specifically for women in leadership that are goals to be successful include career, personal, family, wellness, and
my computer is being very slow. All right, is it still circling? Look at that. Well, here we go. I think. I got it up here. It's by here. Well, anyway, there it is. We have to work on that speed. I think it's my computer though.
So it's supposed to look at the look and feel of this is supposed to be the same as Revel Coach. So that way you can, quickly figure out how to tap into if this is something that matches your personal goals and want an executive coach and a coaching program.
We have a lot to share. So that's just a little taste. Yay.
Okay. Well, thank you. We did want to do our big reveal. Next time, if we do this again in a few years, I think Lucy told us every 3 years is the goal, but in 3 years, maybe we'll have like music. And when we do this.
Wow, music. Yeah, we'll do like a da 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 da.
But like we said, thank you so much for your support over the years. And we look forward to the next years ahead with you as a part of our community.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.